Welcome viewers back to Abiotic Factor. What's that noise? I don't know. There's things beeping at me in every direction. We have a pot of super tomato soup. We have a pot of meaty stew and a whole lot of peas. I'm leaving all this behind, or as much as I can, because, well, we're going to be a little hungry and thirsty. Maybe we're a tiny bit tired, but it is time to go and open the gate into the manufacturing area. We do have a hazardous materials suit. I'm gonna keep that in my inventory for now. I'm gonna get rid of one of these old flashlights though. Still haven't found a way to recharge these. There might not be a way. I think the low charge one is probably going to last. Probably don't need both of these, or either of these gaseous nests, in fact. There's no room in there though, so I'm just gonna stick them under this table for now. Or maybe over here. Just to get them out of my way. I'll keep the traps. Alright, and then I did say food and hunger were a little low. Got a little bit of a radiation tingle in our arm. I don't see any radiation sparkles in this area, so maybe that'll wear off eventually. We do have some iodine in case it gets bad. Let's drink our soup. Bottoms up. Alright, and I'm gonna leave the soup bowl here just so I don't accidentally lose it. It looks like this anomaly is about done, so we'll bring that with us just for the heck of it. I don't think it... Ooh, it's... I saw radioactivity there for a second, but I don't think it was it. I think there was just some radioactivity on the ground or something. I'm not sure. Weird. Alright, anyway, the plan. Well, there's a mark down there. Use power cell to access manufacturing sector, but I'm kind of confused why that mark is over in that direction, because I expected it to be over here. Maybe I just got turned around and that is where it actually was. Okay, whatever. Here we are. We're gonna use it here. I didn't bring it. Bear with me 1 second while we actually go gather the power cells before we try to plug them in. Yeah, rookie mistake. After... Well, I should also sleep, honestly. So maybe it was a good thing that it sent us back here. So these things are emitting extreme radiation. Alright, we're going to wear a radiation suit while we're carrying these around. Didn't realize. In fact, maybe we'll stick them in here while we sleep, just in case. There's a radiation symbol over here. It's got 10% shielding, so I think these things are probably radiating and hurting us. I'm gonna go ahead and lie down, get some rest. Since we are a little tired to start here, I don't want to start off a new session being tired. Shouldn't take too long. It looks like we're already okay here. I also don't want it to be dark. What's the time? 2 in the afternoon seems reasonable. Let's keep our shielding on. We're probably only going to need one of these. I'm going to sprint down there regardless. Okay, so that is that way. Yeah, we're seeing radiation specks when I carry these things around. Great. I wonder if that goes away on things I build. Guess we'll find out soon. Hopefully we only need one of these to get this door open. Let's talk to Grayson here.
Try level 3.
Yep, got it.
Power cells.
Got it, buddy.
Energy research
Damaged
team.
forklift requires repair. Look at that. It immediately just lifts the gate and we're in. Can we take it back out? No.
They weren't gatekeepers.
Right.
Someone else. Not government. Heading for the silos.
Alright, he's not going to tell us anything new, it sounds like. There's some junk in a toolbox here we can grab later. Lots of glue. Can I turn these on? Yes, we can turn these lights on. Let's go ahead and do that all around here. Just, you know, it's always nice to have the lights on. What is this? This looks like a tram call? It's an elevator call, in fact. Okay, so that's manufacturing west here, but we do have a button going down to level 1. I'm not sure what's down here. It looks like another way into the manufacturing wing, maybe? Let's keep sprinting. I still have 2 power cells on me, so I'm reading everything. As I suspected, yes. This is just a door back to level 1. Great, which is actually what I really want to do before moving on, is make sure I've thoroughly explored level 1, because I know for a fact that there are some blue key doors out here on level 1 that we want to try to open. Tram is currently locked to another station. So right now we're on the other side of the tram, so this is as far as we can get away from our starting place. There's nothing in here that we can loot, as far as I could tell. Maybe these plants? No. Nothing really in here that we can loot. So there's not really any point in coming over here that I understand. Maybe there's a reason to get onto the other side of the tram eventually, but since we haven't even been able to summon the tram, I'm not sure that's too important. Alright, on level 1 here we now have an open door to manufacturing. And I want to see if there's any other blue key doors. And where would they be? Oh my goodness. Alright, we have unlocked a new type of enemy, it looks like. He appears to be exploring and radioactive, but I do not want to mess with that guy right now. I'm hoping the robots take care of him. We throw this? No. And now it's just an empty vial, it looks like. Alright, so what's he doing? He's kind of just patrolling the main square there. I'm glad we saw him. It does look like he's looking for something. And this is what I was talking about. We do have a door here we could consider trying to open. I'm not sure how dangerous that ends up being. There was nothing in the data center, the server room, that I know of. That looks like maybe some kind of teleporter access. I'm gonna do it. I mean, it goes against my instincts to open a door that I don't really know what it's for. Okay, good thing it didn't actually open it. So it says we have clearance. It opened it that time. Alright, warning sign. This is probably not meant to be opened yet, I'm guessing. This looks like some kind of teleport hub, honestly, is what I'm imagining out of this, with a gate there that I'm not about to step through. And some tools and a whole lower level. Alright, we don't need any of those. So this lower level just looks like an elevator down there. Ah, there is a door out, so let's go and see if that opens. Oh geez, it keeps going down. These elevators just keep going down. Hinting at a much larger area than we'd suspected. So down here we have 4 what look like teleport pads. And then 4 more on this level. And then 4 more on this level, one of which is open, and I suspect because of the tree that this is gonna take us... Nope, I'm wrong. This took us to some place that I had no idea what it was at all. This was a total accident coming here. I'm just gonna roll with it. Let's see where the heck we are. Very tranquil and radioactive here. Well, the radioactivity is probably me because I'm carrying power cells around. But yeah, this is a nice alien world. Is this water drinkable? It's always tainted, isn't it? Some kind of Japanese garden. Beautiful. I recognized this actually from the static art that came with the DLC, so I'm not sure exactly what this is here, but as always I'm terrified. Something about this game just makes me nervous. Sun's not even low. This looks like some kind of monastery. With power. I love it. And just... what is that? Is that a zip line? It certainly looks like a zip line, doesn't it? Maybe that's a power line. Yeah. I don't know what this is. There's some kind of fire out here, though. We haven't actually seen fire in this game up till now. Just some sort of campfire. So, what I suspect this is just a little peaceful world that came with the DLC to kind of just let you build and rest between adventures, especially if you're in a multiplayer game. Not really positive what it's for, but that's kind of the impression I get. We'll come back here later, but for now I'm gonna leave this, head back. Try not to break my leg. I always forget that we can't jump that far in this game. Alright, it took us a while to explore. Apparently we're in Tori. I'm gonna keep sprinting even with a wounded leg here. A flashlight's about to break. Probably don't need a flashlight here. The sun is still up. So including Tori here, it looks like we have 12 other worlds to connect to what looks like a sort of a central teleport hub. Just Tori's open by default. So there we go. I opened the first key door, leaving the office sector. I wonder if I could close it again. No, it's just open. Okay, well hopefully nothing comes out of there. Let's see, did this guy stick around? Yes, he's still there. He's got some sort of monitoring. Oh, he might be coming this way. It looks like a militant speaking Latin. Ooh, and our friend here is gone. We still can't open security gates. Alright, is he actually tracking us? That was really the important question. No, it just looks like he's doing circles around the middle there. Okay, so I'm glad we moved our base, because I don't really want to be encountering people down there while we're moving our goods. And just, it does look like he's doing circles. So we'll have to deal with him eventually, but I don't think we have to deal with him right now. I'm gonna try to avoid him for now. Make sure I keep an eye on where he is. I lost him already.
This sector will be powered down.
Shoot. And I guess it might be interesting to see what happens when the robot comes out.
Have a wonderful and productive evening.
I think there was at least one other blue key card. There it is. Okay, so we have access to Warren if we want.
Reckon I'm leaving here? I don't think so. Radio's dead, half the doors are buggered, and now there's these little hoppy things everywhere. You're on your own. But if anything you like turns up, come see me for a trade. You like peas?
Alright, so we did have sort of access to Warren. Neat. We got 9mm ammo, and we got a gate defense team bobblehead. Alright, let's take the bobbleheads. I'll have to leave them at our base. And in here, just some rubber bands. I'm not gonna smash this computer up for now. What? There's a bucket full of trash. Oh, he has a lot of different food items now. And weapons. He has weapons. Alright. Alright, Warren. You've been holding out on us. Why are you only offering us peas when you have Glocks? Why do I have a exclamation point when I look at this warning? Okay, let's not do that. Let's see, Warren.
Saw a bunch of eggheads heading to the silos on level 3 earlier.
Alright, he can give us an
Tried to
employee
tell them about
locator for a
manufacturing,
peccary skull,
but they
and
weren't having
canned
a
peas only
bar
cost
of it.
root beer, and he's also got staplers. I don't need staplers, Warren. I need your
You know
Glocks.
where to find me.
Okay. There's the lights. We don't really have a lot of defense left on this level. I don't think there's anything left in here, though. It's just a little annoying that I came down here and it's dark. Plus our torch is gonna wear out. There might be another key door. What I wanted to do though before anything else was just go to talk.
Certainly use a drink.
Go talk to Dr. Thule and see now that manufacturing is open if he gives us any. He's gone. Okay. So the fact that we open manufacturing. All right. The fact that Warren has Glocks is interesting. Dr. Thule's gone. I don't think it's worth going backtracking all the way to the start to look for other doors. I think that one that we just found was probably the most interesting one. So I'm going to try to make it back up to our base without running into anything.
All vacant perforations.
Okay, there's a
will be
robot.
Resetting in 3, 2, 1. Reset complete.
Actually, I'm a little bit lost in the dark. So this is our access to manufacturing. Wow, it is really, really dark in here. That's where the robot came out of. There he is now. Oops. This guy didn't seem to get upset by the robot. I wonder if they have, or the robot, maybe they just didn't run into each other. I don't need to go up to the tram. Wait, there's the tram. Okay. I think you just said, what was that? In German. These guys are German? Interesting. I thought they were speaking Latin. Could have been Latin. There's water in there. A little dangerous to fight these guys in the dark. There's one under the table. Thought I saw water. Okay, let's grab water. Let's make sure our bottles are full. And maybe that's probably enough. And yeah, right now I'm wishing I had brought that other flashlight, but I think we'll be okay. This is sort of, there's another robot down this way. Boy, it is darker than I expected in here. I think the lights are coming on soon. Alright, there's the other door I wanted to open. We'll come back to that when there's light. There's the other robot. There's my Chopinator, which luckily isn't running. It's like, oh, because it's nighttime, right? Makes sense. And if we can get over here, that's the elevator up back to our base. But it does look like light's about to come on. So maybe we could go and open this door before we head up to the base, even though it's super dark and might be not that exciting when it's too dark. Okay, well, I think the light will come on. And the other thing I want to do is go to the physics lab. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find it without getting a light. Let's go back and get a light. I wanted to go back to the physics lab because... Okay, there's the lights coming on. In the physics lab, there was like a whole room we never investigated. It would probably be wise to go and investigate that room before we move on. Alright, first things first. Let's open this door. Does it have to be pointed at this? Is that why it's not working? Yeah, okay. And what do we have in here? Oh, no, this is not... I have no idea what this was. I thought it was something that I recognized, but I do not. It does look like it's the place I was just talking about, though. The back of the physics lab, or the room off the physics lab I thought we had to go to. There's a bathroom. Gives us access to a new bathroom. Great. Let's try to take everything. And a lot of lockers. It's gonna be a lot of money. Money, rubber bands, duct tape, all the good stuff. What is that? Another backpack. We can convert that into cloth. But we will drop the backpack first if we run out of space here. I like that. We don't need the screwdrivers, but I'd like to get them out of the lockers just so that they're visible. Book is nice too. Let's drop this backpack for now. There's glue and cloth. Anything worth dropping here? Maybe this cafeteria tray for now. Just so we can keep opening lockers. Oh, there's a helmet in there. And it's probably silly to be walking around in this radiation suit. So I should get back to base, change, make a pistol. Security pack. Whoa. Security pack, 3 extra spaces. I love it. Can we stack these backpacks? No. Oh well. So we're leaving a screwdriver behind from this whole room. Otherwise, we got everything. And I suppose we can go and try this door? Nice. So this overlooks the... Oh, it does not overlook where I thought. It overlooks the entrance to manufacturing. I thought this was the physics lab, but this is just a kind of a room near it. Ah, and another character. Hey, Dr. Stewart, why don't you get out of here?
Do you have any idea what's going on? Oh, have you only got blue clearance too? I've been hiding here since those goons attacked that poor technician down there. Is he even still breathing? I can't bear to look.
Okay.
Something's happened to the perforation system. The portals have gone haywire, but that shouldn't be able to happen. I wish I knew what was happening in labs right now.
Hey, Dr. Stewart, why don't you head to manufacturing with everyone else?
Oh, I'm staying right here. Anything else is crazy. If the portal system has malfunctioned, there's no telling what could have found its way into the facility.
Uh-oh. Yep, that's true. We have seen some pretty scary things. Just don't mind me, I'm just gonna collect everything out of the drawers here in the hopes that it is useful in the future. None of these terminals look like I can interact with them, and up here we have another blue clearance. Okay, we're coming back here shortly. Going to return here. So much good stuff. Okay, we found a bunch of good stuff here. I see really good goodies there. This door's locked. We'll come back and open that. First I want to go back and see if we can drop things off. What is this? This needs a controller. Ah, okay. So we can open these shutters if we make another controller, which means we're gonna have to smash another robot to do that. Otherwise, there is a duct here that looks like it's self-contained within this room, mostly. Can get into this little side room. More ammo. I like getting ammo. We can't take the acid, but we can take the ammo. And I'm sure that those shutters are what's controlled by this button here. So we need a controller. We'll come back with that. And I suspect that will get us, that's just like a shortcut basically to get us through here easier. We'll do that. We weren't able to take the helmet or the lead vest, but we got a whole bunch of other loot. Oh, almost walked into a Choppinator. Alright, and that was all on level 2. I don't remember seeing any other doors on level 2 that were locked. But I might have to go and review the tapes. Let's head up to level 3. I guess we'll use this lift over here so we end up close to base. And on level 3, let's dump off our goods and drop these power cells. I'm not sure I want to waste them on that pistol that we learned how to make if there are pistols on the counter in that room we just saw.
Warning, biological incursion detected.
Oh, good. What that means is we're going to plug this in. I hope. Why am I having trouble with this? There we are. Something foul lurks nearby. Okay, that's a new one. Don't like the sound of that. Did find a new security backpack though, so I like that. I'm gonna take this off and drop power cells. Power cells in there. I hope that's enough. Yeah, it seems like if we're standing near it, it's irradiated in us, but as long as we're not too close, it's not too bad. Alright, let's work on our health. We're a little hungry and thirsty, and we're a little tired, so next steps, I think we're gonna have to try to figure out how to make another soup, and we want to make sure this is growing. Okay, we do have tomato plants, so we do have a bunch of soup recipes using super tomatoes and salt, so we could probably investigate a couple of these. So let's do super tomato, salt, and maybe the wheat and see if that gives us something, although it seems like a big waste of salt to have to like decipher that, especially if we don't actually have that missing an ingredient yet. So maybe I'll hold off on that until we get some more monster parts. I also noticed when we were in the fridge in the last episode that our monster parts in the refrigerator were decaying pretty rapidly. So I'm not sure we're gaining any benefit by putting those in the fridge.
I perceive a distinct lack of snacks.
Alright, there's a call for snacks. Let's grab our soup can and make sure I don't accidentally drop anything. Oh, I have a bunch of duct tape here that I don't
Sip
need.
of water would suffice.
Plus these 3 things I can just go and destroy at the repair station. Let's fill our soup can. We have 3 portions of this left. We're also a little tired. Kind of worried going to bed with that, whatever it is, lurking around out there. And I really want to get to that, oh god, it's just, okay, it's just a, oh, it's a couple guys. You know what we're gonna do? Well, we're gonna close the door first, because I don't like him, but we're gonna plot some traps. Let's deploy this tripwire here. Does that give us a line out? There it is. Alright, we'll open the door, we'll deploy the tripwire, and I guess we asked for meat, and there it is. It looks like he's stuck on the doorway, so maybe we can shoot his friend first. Oh god. Faster than I expected. Oh, and he missed the tripwire. Okay. How about... oh god, they're too short for that too. I'm getting wounded badly. This does not bode well. All we know how to do is run through the portal. To heal. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, okay. Survived. Barely. Hopefully they're not coming through. It does say under attack. Alright, let's use some healing. Probably need to bandage our bleeding wounds too. Okay. A little tired, but we survived. Just gonna drink some of these stupid juices. Doesn't look like we're taking any radiation damage here, that's good. And our health is going up, so we used like one of those injections, but it didn't actually look like it used it. Let's see if this works better. I think it was because I interrupted it with the bandaging. Yeah, that's working a lot better. I was expecting those traps to work a little better, and they didn't really seem to do anything. So while we're here, I wanted to check. Yes, okay, so this place did completely reset, meaning the denizens inside are all back alive again. I suspect if we go through there, it's going to be at least temporarily safe. It does say under attack. What the heck? Why is that under attack like showing way over there? I wonder if that's actually pointing back at my base. Probably. Alright, health is not going up any longer. We're going to use the other healing syringe. Okay, the air feels normal again. That's good. I used up all my healing. Oh god. Yep, not safe. Okay, we're gonna have to like jump through, shoot, jump out a few times here, I think. Okay. Using the portal as kind of a Zerg gate. Oh, got one of them. Our accuracy went up. That's good. He is standing right here though, making that a pain, and we did get bleeds. Alright, he's really dumb though. Oh, he's dead. Okay, let's go back in and heal, and I think there's one more. Bandage, please. Luckily we have plenty of bandages. Boy, we are hurting pretty bad though. Okay. There's at least one more peccary in there. But this one, hopefully... oh, he didn't seem to mind getting shot at. And he's a little far away. Okay, one shot at that one, good. Alright, we're safe-ish here. We are badly wounded and no longer have any healing supplies. Well, we have bandages. But we do have some meat to make soup with. Although I did break my shiv. Boy. Feeling a little bit safer, but I would really like to have that gun. They somehow completely avoided this trap, so I'm guessing these things are just basically useless. I don't know. Seems pretty useless. Let's unload, just in case. Let's unload all these radioactive meats. Maybe put these things in the toolbox. I have one more radioactive meat. I'm not holding any iodine, so I'll grab one stack of these. Let's grab a smaller stack. Keep the radiation in there. Oh, an attraction to plant life, it says. I didn't notice that before. Let's just see if doing something here with this thing helps. No, we can't harvest this though. It's ready to harvest. Let's keep it watered just in case that matters. But I want to not harvest it until we need it. Alright, space-wise, I just have a bunch of extra screwdrivers we can dump off this radiation here also. What? Why are we... Oh, am I carrying something radioactive? Is it this anomaly thing? Or is it just there's so much radiation coming out of my chests here now that it's a problem? I don't know. Let's drop excess here for now. It'll be fine. Okay, back to where we saw those guns. That was actually downstairs. That's why I was confused, I think. Those guns were actually on level 2, not level 3, so they didn't have anything to do with the physics lab. But through... Why does this door keep closing itself? And where was that? Security booth. Okay, right. So we want to figure out how to open the security booth. To do that, I want to smash a robot, make a new controller. Oh, this is why we're radioactive. Alright, let me... You know what? Let me eat one of these. Not thinking straight. I think we can probably take this guy out with that choppinator there and a trap. So let's put this trap right behind it. Like right here. And let's wake this robot up. Bring him through the choppinator. Steal his bits. Takes a while. Over here. Yep. That's us. Come on, buddy. Okay, let's see if we can't get his parts real quick. Then we'll head back up, make a controller, and then come back down here and do this again. Oh, ow. Oh, okay. I didn't expect him to be able to dodge out of that. Are you confused? Really? Okay, for future reference, they can just, like, walk or dodge straight through Choppinator. Attack you straight through it. Okay, there we go. Let's unplug this for safety. I am pretty badly wounded. Wow, yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how to heal better. But the important thing is that we got the security bot CPU, got some oil, some root beers. Could take the shock trap and let's plug this back in. And head back up. Okay, yeah. I'm hoping that we heal over time. Not feeling too good right now. but we'll be okay. As long as no more creatures spawn randomly. I was going to go ahead and recycle these things. And we might as well try to repair some of this stuff. We have metal bits. Yeah, let's repair these. Can't repair the flashlights. We don't need to repair anything else. Oh, we do. Wait, hold on. We need magazines. And some bioscrap to repair those. Okay, let's go get magazines and bioscrap and bring them back there. Kind of afraid I'm going to accidentally impale myself on all of this stuff. Okay, we need to make a controller. That's a circuit board. What's a controller? This one, right? Yes. So we need a keyboard, a computational brick. Computational brick, we need circuit boards, fans, scrap. Controller, we'll need a desk phone, some screws, and a keyboard. Fan, circuit board, keyboard. Too many drinks. Let's drop some drinks. Alright, we'll need a keyboard, we'll need a desk phone. I think we have enough tech scrap, but I'll pick it up anyway. Desk phone, we're gonna need magazines. I feel like there was probably something else I'm forgetting already. Computational brick, circuit boards. Thought I grabbed those. Yeah, I just don't have enough. Okay. Can we make those? I think so. I think we learned how to make circuit boards. Yes. Great. I need one more. Alright, and then the controller screws. We need some screws. Do we have any? Not seeing any. Yeah, there's some. Okay, let's drop the rest of these beer cans to how many root beers? Controller, craft, go! Alright, let's dump off everything we don't need, which is a lot of this stuff. And next, let's go repair a couple things. We need magazines and some bioscrap. Alright, repair our armor and our helmet. Probably carry that shield with us. I'm not really a fan of the shield though. It's just too hard to figure out how to fight with a shield. Might be wise, but I'm gonna try to move on past hand-to-hand soon, hopefully. With these guns we just found, or we saw. We haven't actually found them yet, have we? I also have plenty of cloth, so we don't need any more cloth scrap for the time being. And peas. We have peas to make stuff. Plus, oh, this radioactive thing on my belt. Great. We do not, however, have anything to heal us with, so that's a danger. And we're running a little low on crossbow bolts, so it's probably worth making another set of those. But we're ready to go. Well, I take it back. We're not quite ready to go. We're going to lie down. And when we get up, we're going to go and check out that gun range we saw. See if it's possible to grab anything from there. We're going to do that next time, though. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Corknut playing Abiotic Factor. Look forward to see you next time. Don't forget to leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. Bye for now.